Hal Rodgers stood alone on his quiet Missouri dairy farm, his calloused hands stained with work, his heart full of anticipation. His wife, Joan, and their teenage daughters Michelle and Christe were on their first ever family vacation without him, exploring the sunny beaches of Florida. He'd insisted they go to relax and make memories. Each morning, Hal checked the mailbox, expecting a postcard. None came. When days passed without a call, he told himself they were just having too much fun to check in. Then the phone rang, and everything shattered. In May 26, 1989, the Rodgers women left their home in Ohio, excited and full of energy. It was their first trip without Hal, who had to stay behind and manage the dairy farm. Joan, 36, was a devoted wife and mother. Michelle, 17, was smart and quiet. Christe, 14, was the bubbly one. Together, they packed up their white Oldsmobile and headed to the Florida sun. They checked into a daze in near Tampa Bay. Witnesses remember them asking for directions and browsing brochures for boat tours. 3 women, friendly, open, and clearly tourists. That night, they were seen dining at a restaurant near the beach. It would be the last time anyone saw them alive. On June 4th, a boater spotted a horrifying sight near the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. A body, nude from the waist down, was floating in Tampa Bay, bound by ropes and cinder blocks. Then another, and another. All 3 bodies surfaced within hours. All 3 had been raped. All 3 were tied the same way, hands and feet bound behind them. Each had duct tape across her mouth. Each had drowned. Police soon identified them: Joan, Michelle, and Christe Rodgers. Their killer had murdered them execution style, dumping them like trash into the water. But the question was, who? The local sheriff's department was overwhelmed. There were no immediate suspects. The family had only just arrived in Florida. No enemies, no criminal ties, no reason anyone would want them dead. The only clue? A hotel notepad found in their car. Joan had jotted down a phone number and a name: Oba. Detectives traced the number to Oba Chandler, a Florida native and convicted felon. His rap sheet included armed robbery, kidnapping, and sexual assault. The chilling part? Chandler had been seen offering boat rides to women tourists along the Tampa Bay coast, posing as a friendly guide. Handwriting analysis confirmed Joan had written his number just before her death. But Chandler was slippery. He had changed addresses and vanished. Years passed. The case went cold. In a bold move in 1992, police plastered a billboard near the crime scene with the images of the 3 Rodgers women. It read, "Who killed these women?" It worked. Tips flooded in. One woman recognized the handwriting on the notepad. She had once met Chandler. He had used that exact style to write directions for her. Police reopened the case. Then DNA testing sealed it. Chandler's semen matched the evidence recovered from the bodies. The noose tightened. Oba Chandler was arrested in 1992 and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. The trial painted a horrific picture. He had lured the Rodgers women with charm, offered them a boat ride at sunset, then turned predator, binding, raping, and dumping them alive into the bay. Michelle, it's believed, fought back the hardest. In 1994, Chandler was found guilty and sentenced to death. He spent 17 years on death row. In 2011, justice came quietly. Chandler was executed by lethal injection at Florida State Prison. Hal Rodgers never remarried. He returned to the dairy farm, surrounded by the memory of his girls. The way Joan laughed, the way Michelle studied, the way Christe joked around while helping milk the cows. One vacation, one decision, one man, 3 lives lost. Today, the murder of the Rodgers women remains one of Florida's most devastating true crime stories. A tragic reminder that even sunshine can cast long, cold shadows.